Disappointing defeat today, but give us your reaction to the game. Is it better than Tuesday, or?
No, I think, like I say, spoke about fine margins on Tuesday. I thought we played all right Tuesday, and ultimately performances are right then. Results a lot of the time take care of themselves. I think we deserve more than what we got on Tuesday in terms of performance. Ultimately, we're the victim of a poor decision in my opinion. Well, I know it was a poor decision. I've seen it in the flesh, and I've seen it many times back on the video, and conceded sloppy goals, which ultimately cost us a game. Today, first 45 minutes, although I spoke probably 3 weeks ago now that against Telford was the best performance that we've had whilst we've been here. I thought the first 45 minutes today was the worst performance. Just in terms of our desire to want to play really and want to get on the ball and stamp our authority on the game. We spoke about how we thought Harrogate we knew how Harrogate would line up and how they'd sort of play, and we needed to be patient in how we played, but have an urgency and get the ball into the middle of the pitch where we had an overload. And from minute one we didn't do that. We made poor decisions, kicking early, kicking to one man against three at the top end of the pitch, playing the ball in the wrong areas, and really gave them the impetus and gave them the advantage. Now, again, we've conceded horrific goals from our perspective. One where we spoke previously, we're in possession of the ball goes into the keeper's hands, and within two passes, the ball's in our net. Through to us not tracking runners, and you find yourself a goal behind. The second goal obviously is a howler from Ben, and puts you right behind the 8 ball again. But I suppose the two positives at half time are the fact that there was still 45 minutes to go and it was only 2-0, because in all honesty we could have been further behind first half, so we had a second half to try and go and put it right. We changed the way we played a little bit, got a goal back and then showed some urgency, but I didn't think we showed that urgency early enough to go and get something from the game.
There's a new first start for Matt Blincoln today, and a first appearance for the new signing Matt Hamilton. How do you think they did today?
Yeah, it was a tough game, I suppose, for young Matty. We started Blinks because we just felt we needed a little bit of experience in there. We made a few changes. Rowy's done nothing wrong, in fairness to him. We took him out earlier on in the season because he looked tired, but he was unlucky to miss out really. And obviously when we changed within sort of half an hour, we got him back on there, and he got another goal. He's our top scorer, and like I say, he's done really well. We just felt today was an occasion where we needed a little bit more experience at the top end of the pitch to be able to get hold of the ball for us, especially against, like I say, it's 3 centre halves. Matty's a tough game for him, but he's a good footballer. Like I say, I think he's come into a team and into an environment where we want to play, but we didn't show that today. And like I say, for a young lad, you wouldn't expect him to go and sort of take control of the game. What he did well, and like I say, he'll do well for us.
One bright thing we can take from today is that Barrow, Chorley and Guysdale lost today. We kind of got away with it a little bit in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them, I suppose. Like, I don't think any of the top 5 have won. I think when I suppose every manager of a top 5 team will be saying that today's a missed opportunity, and I think it is. I think we look at, we spoke back in turn of the year, sort of January, when we were sat top of the league, and we said it was important for us to take care of our job, and get points on the board, and then come back in the dressing room and see if anyone's done us favours. I think obviously today we're disappointed in the fact that we've not deserved to get any points from the game, and you come back in and all the other teams have lost. So although it's your sort of, I suppose, get out as yellow free card, is also a huge missed opportunity as well, and we need to dust ourselves down and go against Tuesday, because Boston have obviously won convincingly today. I watched them last week and they were very good, a lot better than, in my opinion, than when we played them down there, and the best side I've seen. So Tuesday night's a really tough game for us, but one, we need to show some character, show a little bit of grit, in order to stop what's been a blip for us.
So we've had Mike Barnes and Blincoln come back in the last few weeks. Is it getting hard to rotate the squad or give everyone their own?
No, I don't think it's not. It's not a case of rotating the squad. We've got a fit squad. We've got a big squad. I say a big squad. We've got a full squad, and ultimately they'll make most of the decisions for us. We obviously have to look at things in training and recognising things in games. If people look a little bit, whether people are out of form, if people look a little bit jaded, and make decisions that way. But the majority of decisions are taken care of by the performances they put on, whether it be on a Saturday, whether it be on a Tuesday, or whether it be during training nights. At the minute, it's again a little bit difficult because I think we just need to take a little bit of responsibility, believe in ourselves a little bit more. We've got to the situation or the position we are because we're good players, good team. We have a specific way that we want to play. Teams will obviously try and stop that, but we've got to be good enough to and brave enough to keep doing that, keep getting on the ball and keep playing. Ultimately, there's no way, as I said right at the start of the year, there's no way we're going to be able to see out the rest of the season just hoping. We've got to go and make things happen. And I think especially first half today, we showed a little lack of that. And everyone's got to do it. Everyone's got to step up. Everyone's got to take responsibility. And we had a good chat in there, and everyone's prepared to do it. But ultimately, actions speak louder than words, and we'll see what response we get on Tuesday night, which in what's a very tough game.
Josh Lang was involved in a heavy collision at the first half. Is he okay?
He's got a cut on his lip. Again, didn't see too much around what happened. Just the fact that his mouth was bleeding, but he's got a little nick on the top of his lip, but he'll be fine. He's had a few cuts and bruises this year. Again, today was a big test for him because I thought Clayton up front was very good, and it'll be a good learning curve for those two today, because he's a difficult player to play against, and like I say, sometimes he needs to be a little bit cute against experienced players, and hopefully they'll take stuff on board.
So the new signing, Matty Hamilton from Wigan, he knows Josh Langley obviously. Is he an important factor in coming to the club, or?
Oh, again, I know the people at Wigan quite well. I know Graham Barrow, who was a manager of mine when I was a player, and I think they've had a little bit of a change in tact, if you like, in terms of their development squad. They've got a really strong development squad, a big squad, and they never used to let that many out, or if any, out on loan really. I noticed that a lad who's a centre half had gone to Colwyn Bay, so I watch quite a few of their development squad games, and a lot of development squad games during the daytimes on sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and I've seen quite a bit of them. Matty, every time I've seen him, he's done really well. Although he's, like I say, he's a young lad, he's a really good footballer. So more out of chance really. I just asked the question, and I got quite a positive response. So once that was the case, we followed it up from there really. So delighted to get him in. Like I say, tough start for him today in the way the game went, but he'll do really well for us because he's a good footballer, and he's got a really bright future.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, cheers.